After age 60, the brain naturally shrinks about 1 to 2% each year, a change many assume can't be stopped. But new studies show this isn't just about aging, it's about what we feed our brain every single day. When nerve cells lack essential nutrients, signals slow down, memory fades, and focus becomes harder to sustain. The encouraging truth is that nutrition can reverse much of that decline. According to the long-term Framingham Heart study published on PubMed, older adults with higher blood levels of DHA, a vital omega-3 fat found in fish, had a 47% lower risk of developing dementia. That's nearly half the risk, simply by eating smarter, not harder. These healthy fats rebuild cell membranes, improve blood flow, and help neurons talk to each other more efficiently. You don't need pills or expensive supplements. Just simple, consistent choices at mealtime. Even after 60, your brain has an incredible ability to adapt, and the right foods can help it stay sharp, focused, and independent for years to come. Number 1. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel. Your brain is nearly 60% fat, and omega-3s from fatty fish provide the raw material it needs to repair and protect itself every single day. These fish are loaded with DHA and EPA, two essential fatty acids that keep brain cells flexible, improve communication between neurons, and fight inflammation that quietly damages memory and focus. When your diet lacks these fats, cell membranes stiffen, blood flow to the brain weakens, and thinking speed declines with time. According to the Framingham Heart study featured on PubMed, adults with the highest blood DHA levels showed a 47% lower risk of dementia compared with those who consumed the least. Even more remarkable, individuals with higher red blood cell DHA maintained cognitive health longer and experienced Alzheimer's onset nearly 4 years later than average. These results highlight one of the simplest brain protective habits available to anyone: eating fish regularly. Experts recommend 2 to 3 servings per week, roughly 100 to 120 grams per meal, to maintain healthy DHA levels. For best results, grill, bake, or lightly pan-sear to preserve omega-3s and flavor while avoiding the oxidation caused by deep frying. If you follow a vegetarian or vegan lifestyle, algae-based DHA supplements can deliver the same neuroprotective benefits without fish. Small, steady choices like these can help your brain stay sharper, calmer, and more independent well into your 70s and beyond. Number 2. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Berries are nature's sweet medicine for your brain. Small, colorful, and loaded with protective power. They're rich in anthocyanins and flavonoids, plant compounds that fight inflammation, protect neurons from oxidative stress, and support healthy communication between brain cells. These nutrients help your brain process information faster, store memories more efficiently, and stay resilient against age-related decline. Research from the Long-Term Nurses Health Study, published on PMC, tracked more than 16,000 older adults and found that those who ate blueberries and strawberries at least twice a week had a 2.5-year slower rate of cognitive aging compared with those who rarely ate them. That means regular berry eaters maintained better memory, reasoning, and focus well into their 70s. The secret lies in their deep blue and red pigments, anthocyanins that act like a defense system, strengthening blood vessels and improving oxygen flow to the brain. For optimal results, enjoy 1/2 to 1 cup daily, about 75 to 150 grams, at least 5 to 7 days a week. Eat them fresh, frozen, or blended into oatmeal or plain yogurt. The antioxidants remain strong even after freezing. Skip added sugar or syrup. The fruit's natural sweetness is already enough to satisfy and nourish. Over time, this simple habit can sharpen recall, brighten mood, and keep your brain young, one handful of berries at a time. Number 3. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, collard greens. Leafy greens are the brain's natural shield against aging. Simple, affordable, and packed with nutrients that keep your mind sharp. They provide vitamin K, lutein, folate, and beta-carotene, all of which help protect neurons and improve how brain cells communicate. These compounds support memory formation, focus, and even mood regulation by maintaining healthy blood flow to the brain. A major community-based study from Rush University, published in Neurology, found that adults who ate just one serving of leafy greens per day had brains that functioned as if they were 11 years younger than those who rarely ate them. That's a full decade of mental youth gained from a simple daily habit. For best results, eat at least one serving a day. That's 1 cup of raw greens or half a cup cooked. Choose spinach in your morning omelet, add kale to a smoothie, or enjoy steamed collards at dinner. To increase nutrient absorption, cook lightly with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. It helps your body take in more lutein and vitamin K. Avoid overcooking. Too much heat destroys delicate vitamins. Leafy greens aren't fancy superfoods. They're everyday heroes for your brain and body, keeping you energetic, focused, and independent through your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Number 4. Nuts and seeds. Walnuts, almonds, chia seeds. Nuts and seeds are tiny, nutrient-dense powerhouses that feed both your brain and your heart. They're loaded with vitamin E, omega-3 fatty acids, and unsaturated fats that protect your brain cells from oxidative stress, one of the leading causes of age-related memory decline. Vitamin E acts like a shield, defending neurons from free radicals, while the healthy fats improve circulation and deliver oxygen to the brain more efficiently. According to research published on PMC, older adults who consume more vitamin E-rich foods had slower rates of cognitive decline, and those who ate nuts regularly showed significantly less memory loss over a 2-year period. That means a small handful a day can help keep your brain stronger and your thinking clearer. Aim for 1 small handful daily, about 28 grams, or 2 tablespoons of chia or flax seeds if you prefer a plant-based source. Walnuts are especially beneficial because they contain alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a type of omega-3 that supports both brain and cardiovascular health. Add them to plain yogurt, oatmeal, or salads, and always choose unsalted or raw varieties to avoid excess sodium. For an easy boost, sprinkle chia seeds into your morning smoothie or overnight oats. They expand and create a creamy texture while delivering steady energy. Over time, these tiny foods can make a big difference, helping you stay alert, independent, and mentally sharp through every stage of healthy aging. Number 5. Eggs. Eggs are one of the simplest and most complete brain-supporting foods you can add to your diet. They're rich in choline, an essential nutrient that your body uses to make acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter responsible for memory, learning, and focus. Each egg provides around 150–170 milligrams of choline, mostly found in the yolk, making it one of the best natural sources available. When your diet lacks choline, the brain struggles to produce enough acetylcholine, leading to slower recall, weaker concentration, and reduced learning ability over time. According to data from the NIH Office of Dietary Supplements, choline is crucial for maintaining healthy brain cell membranes and proper nervous system communication. A controlled trial published on PubMed found that adults who consumed about 300 milligrams of choline per day, primarily from egg yolks, showed notable improvements in verbal and memory performance after several weeks. The benefit goes beyond brain health. Eggs also supply vitamin B12, vitamin D, and selenium, which support energy and nerve protection, all being key for staying active after 60. For most people, eating 3 to 5 eggs per week is safe and effective. Those with cholesterol issues should consult their doctor for personalized advice. To retain nutrients, boil, poach, or lightly scramble instead of frying in excess oil. Pair your morning eggs with leafy greens or avocado to add fiber and healthy fats that balance cholesterol. This affordable, familiar food delivers a remarkable brain boost. Simple, satisfying, and scientifically backed to help you think clearer every day. Number 6. Tomatoes and cooked tomato products. Tomatoes aren't just a kitchen staple. They're one of the most effective foods for protecting both your brain and your heart. They're rich in lycopene, a bright red antioxidant that helps neutralize free radicals, reduce inflammation, and support blood vessel health in the brain. Lycopene also protects the delicate fatty tissues in brain cells, which are highly vulnerable to oxidative stress as we age. Scientific reviews published on PMC show that diets high in tomato-based foods are associated with better cardiovascular and neurological health and may offer protective benefits for cognition through improved circulation and reduced oxidative damage. In simple terms, people who regularly eat tomatoes tend to maintain sharper memory and mental processing for longer. To get the most from lycopene, eat tomatoes 5 to 7 times per week, whether as fresh slices, roasted tomatoes, or homemade tomato sauce. Cooking actually increases lycopene's bioavailability, especially when combined with a small amount of healthy fat. That's why adding 1 tablespoon of olive oil to your tomato soup or pasta sauce can help your body absorb far more of this powerful antioxidant. Avoid processed sauces high in sugar or sodium. Choose natural or homemade versions whenever possible. Tomatoes are simple, affordable, and delicious. Yet behind their humble flavor lies a science-backed secret to a younger, stronger, and more resilient brain. Number 7. Coffee and green tea. Coffee and green tea aren't just comforting daily rituals, they're natural brain boosters backed by science. Both beverages contain caffeine, a mild stimulant that enhances alertness, attention, and reaction speed, while green tea adds L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes calm focus without the jittery effect. Together, caffeine and L-theanine create a balanced state of mental clarity, awake but relaxed. Large population studies in Japan and Finland, published on PMC, found that adults who regularly drank green tea or moderate coffee had a significantly lower risk of cognitive decline and dementia compared to non-drinkers. In fact, daily tea drinkers in Japan showed up to a 30% reduction in cognitive impairment, while those with moderate coffee intake enjoyed improved attention and memory performance. To gain these benefits safely, drink 1 or 3 cups of coffee per day or 2 to 4 cups of green tea, staying below 400 milligrams of caffeine daily. Sip them after breakfast or lunch and avoid drinking late in the afternoon to protect your sleep quality. Skip the sugar and heavy cream. Enjoy them plain or with a splash of milk for balance. A 2023 NEJM review of the Mediterranean and Mind diets also suggests that consistent, moderate habits, not perfection, are what sustain brain health. Pair your coffee or tea routine with balanced meals, movement, and rest, and you'll give your brain the steady energy it needs to stay focused, alert, and independent well into your later years. Connection. Simple, affordable, and easy to do every day. You don't need expensive supplements or fancy diets to protect your brain. Just small, consistent meals made from real food. Start your morning with a 5-minute breakfast, oatmeal mixed with plain yogurt, a handful of berries, and a spoon of chia seeds, served with a warm cup of green tea for gentle focus. For a quick lunch, try sardines in olive oil over a bowl of leafy green salad, topped with tomatoes or olives for healthy fats and color. Dinner can be simple yet powerful. Poached eggs with lightly sautéed spinach in olive oil, finished with a small handful of almonds for crunch and vitamin E. These meals are low cost, easy to find, and rich in the key nutrients your brain needs: omega-3s, antioxidants, and plant-based vitamins. Follow the golden rule: less processing, more color, and daily repetition to build habits your body can sustain. And remember, movement multiplies the benefits. The WHO recommends 150 to 300 minutes of moderate activity per week, which, when combined with this diet, can strengthen memory, balance, and overall cognitive health. Start small. You only need 2 or 3 foods from this list to begin seeing a difference. Try replacing your breakfast with berries and nuts, add leafy greens to your lunch, and include fatty fish like salmon or sardines 2 to 3 times a week. These simple swaps are affordable, easy to find, and scientifically proven to support your brain, heart, and overall energy. Remember, The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Each healthy choice you make today builds a stronger, clearer mind for tomorrow. So take that first step now, eat smart, and stay sharp. If you found this helpful, subscribe to the channel for more science-based tips on healthy aging. And as always, this video is for educational purposes only. Please consult your doctor before making major dietary changes.